Hi, so I wanted to do a quick demo on this project management software that I found on the internet for free, and it's pretty widely used. It's called Trello, and the premise of it is that it's really a digital whiteboard with a bunch of tasks. So you'll see there's three columns here, and the first column is the to-do, which is a list of items or a task list that you have to do. Um, the second column is called doing, which is things in progress, things people are working on, things you are working on, and then the third thing is done. So it's fairly easy to use. For example, if I wanted to just add a new item, I just click on add a card, and you could think of these as either sticky notes or just a bunch of index cards lined up and on a whiteboard, and except this is a digital whiteboard. So I might say here I have to buy a toothbrush as one of my tasks that I have to do. And you could put a due date on it, and then I simply click add, and then the item's added. So I can move items simply by dragging. So if I'm working on this item, I drag there. This one is done, planning the route. So I drag it to done, and it's so that's how you transition from one state to the other, from things that are really a backlog of items you have to do, the to-do list, to the doing, and then to the done. So maybe I'm not so done with the plan route and I have to drag it back. The benefit of this is by itself it doesn't look like it's a big deal because you seem like you're just working alone by yourself, but really this is a multi-user environment. So what happens is if you're working on a medium-sized project or even a small project, you could assign tasks to people. So if I click on a task and I click assign, if I had a bunch of people, a bunch of members, I could assign it to particular people. And so what I get is in this multi-user environment is I get a full view, basically a dashboard of everything about the project and who's working on what's on time, what's blocked, what's due, and what's close to the deadline and is not done yet, what's over, past due, and who's working on what, and what are the dependencies of some of the task. So you get to see that in one view, especially when you are working on with multiple people on one project. So that's really the advantage of this whole Trello application. So I'm actually new to Trello, so I haven't really played around much with it. For example, another feature here is you only see the digital whiteboards with the kind of note cards and all of that. But there's also another view that you could activate, which I'll show you in another video, where this view turns into a calendar, and you could see a calendar and then the note cards on certain days in the calendar. So this whiteboard here is I created a project called Vacation Planner. So I basically am saying that planning a vacation is a mini project in itself. So but I want to show you kind of like a real project with certain more advanced features or medium features instead of beginners. So here's a project of the Trello software itself, and you could see it's color coded, people can vote on stuff, there's comments. So if I click on this, you could see there's 2 comments, and things that are done, even another column that is informational. So I'm told you could create templates. So if you have something that's reoccurring, for example, I'm planning a vacation, and the items and the task lists are always the same. So I could actually make a template of that, keep keep that template around, and when my next vacation comes around, I could reuse it, but it's a different instance of that project plan or that project task list, and I could add different things to it and change the dates and all of that. Let me show you the home page. I think I have to log out for this, so let me just go. The nice thing about this is also that it shows up on your iPad, iPod, and Android devices. So it's multi-device, and you could view it basically anywhere on any device, which is great. Again, it's on their website. It says intuitive, which it is, collaborative, definitely with multi-users, and especially if you have a bunch of employees, and it's free. The main thing is. So that's all I wanted to talk about in this first video. In the next videos, I wanted to go over some more advanced features. So definitely check back and see if I could go through some of the more advanced features for you. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.